What's up, guys? Welcome to the flight today. We are on the ground in Miami. We're going to try to do our flight out of here to Charlotte is the plan. So we're getting loaded right now. So that way we can get out of here and make our way to Charlotte. We're taking 136 souls with us to Charlotte. It's going to be pretty soupy in Charlotte as well, so we're going to try to do what we can, get out here, and get things going. This airplane has a few squawks on it, which we'll go over when we get in the aircraft. One of which we have no thrust reversers, at least on one engine, so we'll be landing with just the right engine thrust reverse. Yeah, kind of go from there. So nice sunny day. I'm also testing out this passive mode in active sky with Microsoft to see how it paints the weather radar, if it paints it a little better or not. So we'll see how that goes and kind of go from there. But we're getting boarded up, and again, we're in the 738. Gonna try to get going and get out of here. Getting the baggage loaded. Let me see. I think what does our packs count at? We still gotta get the fuel loaded. Catering's already been done before we actually started the stream here, so yeah, we'll hop in and start getting things going. That's weird how that's putting these in slowly. But nice day here in Miami. Not so nice a little north of here and west of here. So yeah, we'll hop in, start getting some things going, try to make our way out of here. As of right now, we've got a departure time of 20:30, I think it is. We're going to be late on the push, but it is what it is. And we'll be cruising at 350. We're taking a little over 20,000 pounds of fuel with us as well. So we'll be making our way to Charlotte. Up the East Coast is the plan. Let's do this. For some reason we're getting some stutters, which we shouldn't get. Aircraft looks good. Again, we're getting our folks on board here. Tug is connected, so as soon as we call for taxi, these guys are ready to go. Yeah, most of the time those guys are already hooked up and ready to go, so as soon as the call comes through, they're ready. They're not wasting time trying to get ready. So that's how we're simulating it here as well. So let's hop in, start getting things going, and try to get out of here. All right, so let's look at the look at our release here. Now I can go over the squawks with you guys. And I see SimBrief did a recent update. Again, I wish they'd update where we can fill these in and use them, but unfortunately, they haven't done that yet either. So we're at gate 36. We'll be parking at Bravo 11. And we got a, I forgot what this was called. Let me see. Oh, proximity switch. Electronic unit is what the PSEU is, but we can't simulate that in the PMDG, so we're not worried about that one. But we are able to simulate the number 2 RE not working on the FO side. So we won't be landing with doing any RNAV approaches. For our approach, we'll be doing the ILS. Oh, I needed to put that in the. Oh, you know what? I'm not on VATSIM, so it doesn't matter. I was gonna say I needed to put that in my release on VATSIM, but we're not on there. So, and then we got E1 thrust reverser not working. So the number 1 engine thrust reverser is NOP, which we do have that turned on here in the aircraft. And then NEFs are just other little trim things that can be deferred as well. So all of this is deferred for us to do this flight, pending other implementations are in place. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Let's see, we'll be top of climb 350 in 20 minutes and top of descent I'll be at the 1 hour 9 minute mark. Flight's not gonna be very long. We'll make our way to Charlotte. Then we got that long flight. Maybe I'll do tomorrow or something. I don't know. From Charlotte to, I think we're going to San Francisco. Alternate today is Myrtle Beach, just because of the weather and the low ceilings that we'll be encountering in Charlotte. And our planned fuel burn is 10,008. We should land, or arrival fuel, my mistake. We should land with 10.8, 2 hours, 2 minutes worth of fuel. But we're releasing with 20.6, or 20.7 actually. So that's what we'll be doing. Try to make our way out of here. Let's see, Sid, we're gonna be doing the Alton 2 departure, and oh, thought I saved it. Let's get airport, we'll get that, parking bays, and oh, I can't scroll up that way. Let's also make that daytime. Alright, that's good for that. We'll go pin, airport, look at these things. So we're here, we're gonna taxi out via Whiskey, should be, up to Mike, and then onward. Unless we're giving this way, let me see, I don't think anyone out of this area is actually taxiing on this route up there, so we'll see how it goes. Try to get out of here. Alright, where are we on our PAX count? We are at 74 of 136. Alright, we'll start getting some things going here, try to get out of here. Alright, so as I stated as well, if we go to our failures, we've activated the 2. Engine 1 reverses NOP, and radio altimeter on the right side, FO side, is NOP as well. And we'll say that it's placarded somewhere in here is what we'll say. Alright, let's go here and start putting the fuel on board.
Start
the fuel, we're getting 20.9. That. Start getting into things in place. Alright, we'll be 8 right for the departure. XQ got 3004 as so. Alright, we're planning for, let's request first. Execute 350 here. We'll do that, and we are planned fuel to be 20.7. Is the planned fuel. So we'll be 147, it says. That checks out. Let's execute that. Our fuel's being added, so we should be at 20.7 is what we're taking. Fuelers will put us an extra 200 in there, so that's why we're at 20.9. Our reserve is 7.3. Actually, reserve's not that high, it's 3.5. I don't know why that's that high. 3.5. That checks. Six. Yep, yeah, we don't have a whole lot of folks today, so All right, let's go legs page. Oh, departures actually. Departures, alternate 2, deucing, transition, execute, and arrival. We're going to be landing 36 center. That's the longest runway. They are landing that runway, so we're going to take that for having an in-out reverser and in rain. And right now it's showing the field conditions is good. So we're doing ILS 36 Solomon via, let's see, Stoker 4, checker transition. Execute that, go back to the legs page, get the wind data so we can get out of here. Alright, we're at 99. Yeah, we got a 4-minute departure time, but we'll roll with what we got. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to test out this Microsoft passive mode with Active Sky and see what it gives us, mainly because I want to see how it paints on the radar if it does. I don't know that it will do any better than what it does with Active Sky. Execute, descent winds, forecast, load. Execute. Alright, let's get our other information in place here. Checks, wind data, 140 at 10. Looking at takeoff in 52.
Welcome on board.
25.5, 426. Checks out. 2 degrees out. And also per the procedures for engine out, thrust reverse, we're supposed to decrease our V1 speed by I think 2 knots it says. Make sure I'm looking at it correctly. Let's see. Reduce maximum crosswind by 5 knots on wet runways with a RCC value of 1 through 5. Operating procedures. If takeoff runway is wet, which it is not, reduce V1 by 2 knots. Yeah, that's right. Alright, we almost got all our fuel on board here. Let's get our V1 speeds in. Good there. this side for now.
Hello? Welcome on board. Hello? Boarding pass, please. This way. Good afternoon. This way.
FedEx 5105, heavy mountain clearance, service Cincinnati Airport, Olsen 2 departure, duties and transition as filed. Climb via script, departure frequency 126185, squawk 6647.
I have noticed though with GSX now, this countdown doesn't actually continue counting down like it used to. You actually can see when you're going to plus time. It loads it initially with T-minus minutes, but it's no longer keeping up with the clock anymore for some reason. I noticed that a while back, so you're still saying T-minus 38 minutes from the moment we loaded in, not what it actually is, of counting down with the actual real clock for some reason, which is strange. Alright, let's see, fuel is completed, we got 20.9, yeah, and that's showing we got 21. Boarding's completed. Sweet. Let's get ready to go. Anti-collision light on now. I should have already had. Oh yeah, we do have parking brake on. We'll disconnect everything all at once we have APU. Just send him out as well. We'll go tail east.
Release parking brakes, please.
8 wide, 9 left, 1 2. Runway 8 left, runway 8 right.
Air France, not away. Heavy, I can't go give way to a 757. 2049, mind the ground, Papa Whiskey, remember to the ramp. Section 402, I need you squawking 006.
Disconnected. We are ready to go. Let's see.
The 402 tower is going to be 18, sir.
I actually need to get a squawk code in here.
Release parking brakes, please.
County 866 Heavy, runway 9er, taxi Romeo, hold 30 Yankee.
Alright, we're good there. Everything's on up top.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Air France, not away, sir. Heavy, at uniform, give way to a regional airport.
Alright, we'll cross the road now.
What was that call, sir? 3911, Miami ground, pushback onto Sierra is approved. Expect runway 8 right. Sign is available, but expect about a 30 to 40 minutes away. So do you want 8 right or 9er? Okay, expect 8 right. Sorry, 1284, Miami ground, Papa Whiskey to the ramp. Who else was calling? Envoy 4085, Miami ground, runway 8 right, Whiskey Mike. County 866 Heavy, continue taxi, Yankee, Sierra, Sierra 5, Tango, back on the Sierra.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start. Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Who's at Target City? Quebec 5105 Heavy, Miami ground, pushback on the road there, the approved, expect runway 8 right.
Unlocking gear.
correction, runway 4085, status Quebec, Montreal 118.3, you'll be number 1. French 91 X-ray heavy, Montreal 118.3, left side of the pad.
Let's go.
Number
Flaps
718,
5,
reminder ground runway 08
4,
left,
6,
taxi
7.
kilo.
Why does it do this every doggone time? Telling me to verify the speeds. I've already done that. Alright, flaps 5 set. Good there.
American 2367 underground, taxi Papa Whiskey November.
Left. Brother right. Left.
Tango Lima, Montreal 118.3, status Quebec.
Everything up top is good, minus trim air and pitot heating. We'll get those going. So again, right now, if we go thrust 1 reverser, it should stay in the, oh, it's not supposed to move at all. It went yellow, but it's not supposed to move.
Stay on Sierra all the way.
And ground American 3004, looking at taxi. We're pushing start out of Delta 36. All right, Whiskey Mike to runway 8 right. American 3004. Let's go my brakes.
American 2247 underground, taxi Papa Whiskey November. Right, taxi Mike. Guys, 3911 runway 8 right, taxi Sierra and Yankee, hold set runway 12. Runway 39, stay line your ground, taxi Papa and Whiskey then November. 8 right, taxi Romeo, hold short runway 12 please. Taxi 01, you'll be number 1 Montreal 118.3.
This guy is the only one so far lined up for takeoff. And clear right and left.
Quebec 5105, heavy cross runway 12 at Zulu, left on Quebec.
Aircraft 4, US Zulu, left.
Hi, 3911, cross runway 12 at Yankee, turn left Quebec. Quebec 51058 is Quebec, turn left Quebec, Montreal 118.3.
Make sure my data's on. It should be. Yeah.
So 64 heavy, mine ground Boitard, runway 8 right, taxi via Quebec. And 2259, my ground continues to be a Papa, going Papa taxi line. Hi, 3911, it is Quebec, Montreal 112.3.
Runway 4, traffic at your 12 to 1 o'clock, 3 miles. Airbus is standing out 1300, additional traffic 10 o'clock and 4 miles. Is standing out 2600 in index. Report, please.
Ooh, BX Air, or ABX Air. I've applied for that company before.
There's 5105, traffic minus star runway right, line up runway short delay on the runway for infill station. No one's on final for your runway. Checking 1701, contact effective, please.
Okay, good day, next
still trim 5 and flaps 5 still the same.
Once you know to the A left final, what are you interested?
We had to go block on the sport.
This is 4 Roger. There's a heavy Boeing 787 on a 2.5 mile final for runway 12.
It's right next door.
4 Roger. You can clear to the northeast now. Additional traffic at 737. He's at 2900, descending to runway 12. Let me know when you see them. You can go with the heavy Boeing 787, caution weight again.
Alright, I got the second traffic in sight as well. Maintain visual customer driven to now head northeast.
Correct, 105 heavy, right on that default. Take the takeoff. Bay 3911, I'm sorry, runway right on the way, caution weight turbulence.
Toga.
Airspeed alive. $80.
Yes, 105 heavy, contact with activity.
What happened to it?
V1. Rotate.
Activation 4, $10 station, northeast services, 172.50.
Divert.
Terrific, Relman 4.
Gear up.
Bay 3911, caution weight turbulence, runway right on that default. Take the takeoff. Butterfly 2675, Manasar, runway right, 1
Flaps 1. And flaps up. Passing 10,000. Bumpy up here. Some light chops for sure. Looking good though. Making our way to Charlotte. See if anything changes on this. Like 18,000.
Miami Giant 040, flight level 300, EPIC.
Giant 040, squawk 1444, descend via the Sandbar 3, landing east, to Miami altimeter 3004.
3004, and squawk 1444, descend via the Sandbar, landing east, Giant 040.
November 976 Alpha Charlie, contact Miami approach 125.5.
Alpha American 796.
American 796, go ahead.
We still with you?
Yes, you are.
Cool.
Trying to get to you. I saw your ident. We just got everyone else calling.
Appreciate it.
American 1132, descend via the Sandbar 3 arrival. Miami landing east, the Miami altimeter 3004.
3004, descend via the Sandbar 3 landing east, American 1132.
American 796, contact Miami, actually standby 1, let me see what frequency approach you're using. American 796, contact Miami approach 120.5.
120.5, American 796. Good day.
Okay.
Miami Center, hello, American 438, hello, 35 here.
American 438, Miami Center, roger. American 438, reset transponder squawk 7464.
Sorry, reset 7464, American 438.
Unable direct now.
And American T94, level 370.
American 1494, Miami Center, roger. And American 1494, squawk 3734.
3734 for American 1494.
Medevac 51 Gulf Juliet, contact Miami Center 133.85.
3385, 1 Gulf Juliet. I mean, that is 1560, flight level 360.
United 1560, Miami Center, squawk 3340.
3340, United 1560.
American 1338, reduce to maintain 270 knots for spacing, and then after Haslam, to the public.
Okay, 270 now, and then Haslam as published, American 1338.
Thank you. Frontier flight 2675, climb and maintain flight level 340, and after delay is clear direct red then. Red 10, Romeo Echo Delta Foxtrot November, Frontier 2675, and what do you want as the final, 340 or 360? Frontier 2675, I kept talking when you speed up. You want 340 or 360 as the final? Frontier 2675, thank you, 340 and confirm, blaze, red. Thank you.
Hey, Miami, Southwest 748, checking on, we're at a 21.9, shooting into flight level 190.
Southwest 748, Miami Center, roger, cleared,
messes up
direct,
like it did
clean
last
hold,
time when I
descending
did it.
11,000.
Mr. Tinkle, 11,000, Southwest 748.
Sky high 3911, cleared direct low.
See, it's almost like I have to use the built-in one in order for it to work properly. Yeah, see, and it
3321,
does
Miami
that.
Center, roger, climb
The
and
built-in
maintain
one did
flight
the
level
same thing, but threw
340,
everything
and
off
after
with
delay is cleared direct, red 10,
winds and-
Romeo Echo Delta, Foxtrot November.
like threw the airplane around like I did this last time.
Flight cargo 1806, contact Miami approach 120.5.
Just turn that
Okay,
back.
1205, good day, thank you, line cargo 1806 heavy.
Just got
Transato
to throw it around.
7135, Miami approach 120.5.
Miami
close this one.
Transato 7135.
I'll add the one back
2196,
here.
Miami approach 120.5.
120.5, American 2196.
For some reason, you're doing external one is not doing what it's
down to
supposed to.
11,000 and one twinkle at 11.
Add this one back and see if it controls it
3
better.
aircraft at once. Southwest 748, direct twinkle,
Let's
altitude
put it back in
11,000.
passive.
Plus 748,
For some reason, the built-in one, it still does the same thing. It's supposed to allow us to switch between two seamlessly. It shouldn't throw the airplane around like this.
Thank you.
Somebody else checking in with the Delta 338. November 540, November Echo, Miami.
November 540, November Echo Roger, the Miami altimeter 3004. Sterling 338, clear direct Holkey, cross Holkey at maintain 7000. The Fort Lauderdale altimeter 3005.
Alright, Holkey,
Somehow plus 14.
3005, Sterling 338. Miami United 1560.
United 1560.
How do you want us to deviate around the weather ahead?
1560, we're going to take the other right. For now, United 1560, turn 15, 15 degrees right, and I'll get back to you with routing.
Roger, 15 right, United 1560. France 650, just confirmation. Lulu, we proceed to Cadre.
Sky High 3911 at low, join Yankee 196, 6 and over.
This is Air France 650 opening.
And Sky High 3911, take back correct, somebody else call.
Miami Delta 338, level 220 for 19 at Gulf.
Delta 338, checking in, Miami Center, welcome to the show. Descend to maintain 1000, the Fort Lauderdale altimeter 3005.
Then maintain 1000, Delta 338.
American 1132, amend altitude, maintain flight level 290, we're going to have to step down for traffic. American 1132, amend altitude, maintain flight level 290, if you're grid advised. American 1132.
Air France 650, we are proceeding to Cadre, one confirmation.
Stand by. American 1132, Miami.
American 1132.
American 1132, amend altitude, maintain flight level 280, traffic.
Maintain 280 for traffic, American 1132.
Thank you. Air France 650, we're going to have you over to Kmia, over to Havana Center shortly. Frontier flight 2675, contact Miami Center 128.22. Southwest 748, if I turn you to Holkey now, can you make Holkey at 7?
Sure, we can do that. Southwest 748.
Southwest 748, slow turn to Holkey, cross Holkey at maintain 7000.
Holkey at 7000 and direct to Holkey, Southwest 748.
American 1132, descend to maintain flight level 250.
250, American 1132.
American 1132, your traffic is 2 o'clock, 8 miles northbound.
Yo, what's up,
Airbus
dude?
out of 234 for low.
I'm looking, American 1132.
Giant 040, contact Miami approach 120.5.
120.5, have a good evening, Giant 040.
JetBlue 1696, descend to maintain flight level 330.
Okay, 330, JetBlue 1696.
Frontier flight 2675. Southwest 748, contact Miami approach 124.85.
2485, Southwest 748.
India 1560, that routing I sent you should keep you to the east of the weather. If you need further turns, advise.
Yeah, we're going to need about 10 more right near Newark, United 1560.
1560, that is approved as requested and on course to VIAP when you can.
Alright, right of course approved by up on United 1560, thank you. Miami JetBlue 1696.
JetBlue 1696.
Disregard.
All right, 5,000 feet to go.
Delta 338 cleared, direct Holkey, cross Holkey at maintain 7000.
Direct Holkey, cross Holkey 7000, Delta 338.
American
Gotcha.
432, descend via the Sandbar 3
Understand
landing east
that.
to Miami altimeter 3004.
Via the Sandbar 3 landing east, 3004, American 438.
Air France 650, contact Havana
Yeah, we
Center
had a
124.55.
crazy IROP day yesterday.
124.55,
Doing my shift anyway. The ramp was closing. As soon as it opens and we announce it,
American
ramp closes
1132,
again.
descend to maintain flight level
It was
210.
crazy. And I was
Flight level
working on the
210,
gate
American
yesterday, so
1132.
it was a long day. I worked from 2 p.m. to about 1:30 a.m.
the same airline in East America 1494.
United 1560, I need to be to an odd altitude.
And it was
climb or
non-stop
descent, safe choice.
announcements,
Hello,
non-stop
370,
emails being sent, phone calls, and
level 370.
non-stop from about
Maintain level 370.
2:30, 3 o'clock p.m. all the way to about 1 o'clock a.m. I was busy the whole night.
November 432, Quebec,
Unfortunately, that was my
Center,
Friday,
Roger.
so
When the weather
it worked
permits,
out.
you are able directly to, I've got a different fix for you. Let me know when you're ready. November 432, Quebec, Sierra, when able, direct Sam, Sierra, Alpha, November, Sierra, after Sam, direct destination.
When able, direct Sam, and then after Sam, what is it?
America 1132, descend and maintain 17,000, the Miami altimeter, 3004.
17,000, 3004, American 1132.
And America 1132, previously issued traffic, 11 o'clock, 2 miles, northbound, Airbus out of 160 for lower.
Copy, we're looking.
Yeah, and then when I got home, I had no internet. I didn't get internet until my internet didn't come back up until like maybe 3 or 4 hours ago. The weather went, as soon as the weather started tearing through Dallas, I had already got notifications on my phone that my internet was dead.
5,000, American 1132.
And that's why I just stayed at work. It's like, ain't no point in me going home. I can't do a flight now. And honestly, I really couldn't go home until close to 12:30 anyway, because I was mandoed to stay longer. I'm the lowest man on the pole, so for the gate boards, my coworker, he went home right at midnight, which is our scheduled time to go home. And he asked me if I wanted to stay longer.
America
I was like, yeah, I'll stay longer.
Starting with restriction at Haslam, descend via the sandbar 3 lane.
Nice one.
Yes, start with the restriction on Haslam and descend via Sandbar landing is American 1132.
Good day. November 540, November Echo, Miami Center, Roger. You'll make that practice approach request with Miami approach. Fairwing 338, reduced to 250 knots now, then continue descent.
250 knots, fairwing
Okay, temps are lining up. Yeah, man, it was crazy. That was probably the first time it was that bad. I think any other time that what I thought was crazy was not. Heck, even on traffic, we had
Sky High 3911, I have your request.
even on traffic we had it was pretty bad for our guys that was on traffic. It was pretty terrible. Because again, with a ground stop and you got all these inbounds coming in, they're either holding the ground or they're just sitting on the ramp, and then you got all of the aircraft trying to push out. And they can't go, and you got a ton of people calling for catering and such, and you can't
we're
do,
going to
you
be
can't do
unable
anything
to
'cause
comply with the altitude of
ramps closed.
Haslam because you kept us very high.
America 1132, I was waiting for you to tell me that. Flight heading of 010, descend and maintain 11,000.
010, descend and maintain 11,000, American 1130. Miami, Gulfstream 500 Romeo Lima, checking in route 400 for 390.
November 500 Romeo Lima, Miami Center Raptor. American 1132, contact Miami approach 120.5.
120.5, American 1132.
Sterling 338, contact Miami approach 120.5.
20.5, clear wing, 338, stay.
Yo, Chris. Hello. Alright, we're out of most of the turbulent area for now. It is busy. Oh, yeah, it's busiest. Let's see. It is very busy here. Actually, I may have to land way out on the far runway. Geez, 36 Center is just backed up. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure all of those departures will be gone by the time we land.
November 97 Lima X-ray, Miami Center Raptor, the Fort Myers altimeter 3002.
There's been some storms yesterday and Sunday, but when I planned to fly it, I was basically going on island storms. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I didn't get to tune in at all.
November
Like I
500
said, when I'm on
Romeo
boards,
Lima,
I can't look at my phone at all.
Descend and maintain top level 35.
Non-stop. I'll have to catch up with your. With your
350 on the altitude and 145 Maddie to Romeo.
And November 500 Romeo Lima, you can expect to turn to Sands. It's Sierra Alpha, November, November, Sierra. You can expect Sands, direct destination in 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, spell that again.
November 500 Romeo Lima, Sierra Alpha, November, November, Sierra.
Okay, we'll wait to hear on that. Sam, Sir Romeo Lima.
November 432 Quebec Sierra, contact Miami approach 133.85.
385, what?
November 540 November Echo, contact Miami approach 125.5. November 25469 Miami Center Roger, the Marathon altimeter 3003. November 500 Romeo Lima, clear direct Sands, direct destination.
Sam's direct destination, 0.
Sky High 3911, contact Savannah Center 124.55, they'll have a turn.
and good afternoon, November 154 Golf is with you now, leaving my level 344, descending 30.
November 154 Golf Minor Center, squawk 3642.
Squawk 3642, November 154 Golf.
American 3230, did you call? American 3230, Roger, climb and maintain call level 360, Asterisk Blaze, clear direct, red shed, Romeo Echo Delta Foxtrot November. American 438, contact Miami approach 120.5.
120.5, 438 today.
We're looking for your flight plan, good speed 435. Good speed 435, squawk 4512. And good speed 435, you said you have a flight plan on file from Marathon to Fort Lauderdale? Yeah, 1563, Miami Center, Roger, climb and maintain call level 340 and after Blaze, clear direct Leeville, Lima Echo Victor.
Oh yeah, I heard you say that in your stream, and I think in FNL stream the other day.
And good speed 435, we were just trying to find your flight plan. We didn't find the one off Fort Lauderdale.
I mean,
off
honestly,
Marathon
Bill,
to Fort
there's no
Lauderdale.
point in
Squawk 4531.
not streaming just because you don't think anybody's awake. Just stream it, because we still go back and look at your flights anyway. You know, so stream it anyway, even if it's 5 in the morning. Somebody will be up on the other side of the world. But then that way we can just go back and watch it later, just like everybody else does. I mean, of course, unless you just don't feel like it, you know, at that time, then that's understandable. But if it's just solely on nobody else is awake, then just stream it. Charlotte in no time. I didn't think it was going to be this fast of a flight. We're already 30 minutes out from top of descent. 21:58. It's already 21:27. We're gonna be max auto. Normal. I don't know if this one. Let me see. See, let's plan it for none, just in case. Do both in op. No credit. Alright, yeah, we'll do that. Just in case the one doesn't work. You know, one will at least help us land a little shorter. Set max auto brakes. Not have 3/6 center tower frequency. That's interesting. And we don't have ground or anything for Charlotte. Yo, what up, Cruz? Just go tower. We don't have no ground frequency at all. Yeah, for sure we do at least have a ground frequency. Yo, all's good, all's good. Oh, nice. When did you order it? Did you just recently order it? speed up here on the swap around, but yep, no reason this should actually happen. Not sure why it does, but that should not happen. Switching between these two, live weather and active sky weather, that should not be happening, but for some reason it does. Kind of sucks, but it does. Oh, okay, got you. Oh, you get it in a couple days. Yeah. Hey, that'd be the way to go. Only thing you'd have to hope is that the company doesn't sell the Airbuses up the river and go all the way to Bowman's like um, was it Virgin America or somebody who did that? Or Alaska, somebody was getting rid of all their Airbuses and going uh, wholly 737s. Yeah, exactly. That depends on the person, Cruz. That depends all on the person and what route you take. I'm sure if you go the Part 61 route, which is curriculum based, or not curriculum, but syllabus based, like an actual flight college or like Embry-Riddle, I'm pretty sure it would take less than a year. And if we're just saying PPL, it'd probably take you 3 months on that. But if you go to I'm sorry, that's Part 141 is the actual colleges. But if you do Part 61, which is just go at your own pace at a mom and pop flight school, that depends on you. Because that's at your own pace. That's go at your own pace. So yeah, it just depends. Yeah, I mean, it's something, definitely something to think about. And if it's something you want to do, Oh, it does work. Okay, sweet. I wasn't sure if the thing was in my chat or not. Yeah, I definitely say get it going if it is something you want to do. do any RNAVs, of course. And we're parking Bravo 11. That's together. Oh no, we won't go that far. Transition inset. Alright, so we'll go Stoker. 8 to 10, 6,000, and then join from there. That sounds about right. Sure we got any expects. Should all be absolutes. Alright, 131.6 is ramp control there. Let's see. 131.6 is south. Alright. Down to 6,000. About to start our descent. Not quite sure why we're slowing down so much here. Oh, we were already supposed to start our descent. Oops, wrong one. My mistake. Let's throw the brakes out because we got to catch up. Yeah, I missed it by about 3 or 4 minutes ago. Alright, let's get that nose down. My mistake. I think we may have to do a gate change from what Ops is informing of us of. Let's go. We're gonna do a gate change. We'll probably do Bravo 5. Let's see, I don't think anybody's parked in there. Schedule 1930, which means he's not there yet. Looks like we got a gate change for Bravo 5. Looks like. No, next flight's to San Francisco from Charlotte. Is the next flight out? Which I'll probably do tomorrow. Probably early morning tomorrow. That is a nice overcast layer right there.
Appreciate the help.
Yeah, we should be good for the runway here. There's no arrivals right now for 36 Center, and only one person's departing 36 Center right now, so we should be good.
Air Force, Dallas, 367, 31 30. Charlotte, West American 828, 12000, descending due to Baker, mining noise, information golf.
No, not on this scheduled cruise. It's not. There's no 777s on this one. We are mostly all. Let me see. 738, A321, 320, and yeah. Yeah, so the next flight's in the A321 to San Fran. Then San Fran to Phoenix will be in the 73. Then Phoenix to San Diego in the A320. And then we cross continent again from San Diego to Philadelphia in the 321. And then Philly back to Charlotte in the 738. And then Charlotte to West Palm Beach in the 321. And then West Palm Beach back to Dallas in the 738. So that's what our schedule looks like. Yeah, I couldn't really find anything at the moment for the 777s.
Nice. 7,000, American 828. American 828. Charlotte approach, American 828, 8,700, descending 7,000, flowing to 210.
You don't have any 777 at all? No 777s at all?
Just way as you right now, maybe 30, 75, 80, 300, 6,000, heading 190. Now maintaining 4,000, 30, 15 to the right, by 30,
050 heading down to 5,000, American 828. 15 for 10.
Oh, you did in P3D, got you.
right, like 30, 75.
Oh, nice. Well, that's good. At least you can use it without it giving you any issues.
020, intercept the 36 right localizer, American 820. Maintain 4,000, American 828.
We're supposed to be at 8,000 right now. Oh, well, we'll hold 6,000.
250 or greater, Piedmont, 946. American 2540, 15-2, descendant 704, hotel.
6,000. At gate, yeah. I guess because we would have been cut in much sooner. So let's do that. We'll just cut it in closer to the 6,000 marker.
Okay, 340, 3,000, 740, yeah, less 36 left approach, on your base 35.
Cross plans for 4,000, cover the ILS 36 right, American 828. 36 left, hotel, American 25-7. Runway 36 left, American 25-7.
Yeah, Nelson, 170 Delta Nelson, you go over there, 30.
Approach American 1379, 6,210, 9.98. They just sent us over. 210 miles, American 25-7.
Let's see if we start picking up the localizer.
4,000, 127.7, American 1379. Alright, 170 greater to AU, Nova Tower, 18-1, American 828. Down to 6,000, 32.7, American 1450. Hit out for American 828. Did you want the tower now or is AU? We'll go see you. Crush American 1478, 9.8 for 6,000. Down to 4,000, American 1478.
We're almost there now. Let's go flaps 5.
5,000, American 1450.
You still haven't picked up the ILS. I wonder if something's wrong with this Charlotte scenery.
Piedmont 2946.
Yeah, we should have been picking up the localizer by now. What's he getting with no DME? That's odd. It's on the approach then. Alright, class 4 capture. Let's go gear down.
2,500.
Let's go 15. Let's switch up the tower. Just inside and offline.
10 minutes later, we're supposed to okay, 8,000 for 90,000 and we are clocking 4250 at 8,009 Alright, 1,009 and Vegas. I can set up this next route.
Flaps 30.
Take an 1904 departure today. Fire 1904 of you.
Throttles. High controls. Knots down the nose. And cleared the land.
Oswald 4260 Charlotte from the 36 rate. Alright, boys, this is right out.
500. Minimums.
2478 Charlotte, the 36 right quarter lane, multiple departure buddy Ravel to 1020 left hand.
50, 40, 30.
American 828 Delta 3 for take Alpha, and I want you to hold short of Romeo, ground point 9 today. Alpha short of Romeo, American high, good, more over. Alright, 4260 to 1020 left hand, runway 36 second lane, and frequency close to close.
Alright, we got Max.
American 2004, traffic 8 out, 36 right, 9 the way.
Halfway, 36 right, 2004.
American 2004, the wind is 0309 on the 36 right, clear to take up, stay with me.
Clear to take up 36 right, American 2004.
American 2105, traffic 4.5 mile final on the 36 right, 9 point.
Out of our way, 36 right, American 2105.
Ground, and let's see what was ramp control. Unfortunately, we don't have any frequencies for ramp control, but we're still going to Still gonna
Runway 4260, 070, contact departure.
070 departure on Wood 4262.
Take care now.
Alright, flaps up.
American 2105 to 1040 at 9, runway 36 right, close to takeoff.
River takeoff 36 right, American 2105.
American 2404, 050 degrees, contact departure, 50 degrees today. 0502 departure, American 2004.
Bravo 5.
2225, 2 departure, steady arrival, the wind is 040 at 9, and 36 right photo line. American 2105, connect approach, good day.
Good departure, have a good day, American 2105.
Once we cross this, actually we switch over to ramp control.
American 423, runway
Ramp
36
control,
right,
American 3004.
36 right, American 420.
We are here at, what is this taxiway? On Foxtrot, Echo 14, Echo 17 for Bravo 5. Actually, switch. Alright, into the ramp to Bravo 5. Copy that. American 3004.
Alright, line up and wait, American 1909, copy on.
Thank you. American 2478. Turn left at Juliet.
Yes, we're at 17 here. We'll come in via 14 there.
Alpha 2478. Alpha, hold short of Romeo. Contact ground point 9er. American American 423. Remain
13.
frequency. I'll get you out of here in just a couple minutes.
Review, American 423.
Yeah.
American 1909. Wind 040 at 7. Runway 36 right, let's take it.
Just take up 36 right, American 1909.
I think I'm going the right way. Let me see.
American 909, connect approach today.
American
I feel like we
1909.
shouldn't be going this far up to get to it, but that's what we're gonna do.
Runway 82, runway 36 right, quarter line, 1 departure, pretty arrival to 1050 at 9.
This is right, clear to land, American 2109.
District 5171, Charlotte traffic across town field, traffic on a 4.5 mile final, runway 36 right. On a
Make sure this AI is not at my gate. Alright, no it's not. Alright, I think this is us right here.
American 2225, Charlie 9.
Yeah, it's weird that this is
Join Romeo.
FS Dream Team's airport, but yet their gates are kind of thrown off. Yeah, he's at my gate right there, probably 11.
5171, the wind is 050 at 8 on the 36 right.
This strobe light off in the ramp. All right. Leave that on.
American 423, I'm ready. A few hours. Traffic on a 5-mile final. 36 right, line up away. Line up away, runway 36 right, American 423. District 5171, kind of push it.
Airbus 5145, 36 right.
5145, Charlie 36 right. Photo and wind 0407, plan Charlie 10 1 departure, Putty Rabbit.
36 right, clear to land, plan Charlie 10, switching 5145.
American 2182, you can turn left on Alpha. Let's go Alpha, short of Golf.
Now 57 minutes. Total time 1 hour 33 minutes. Block flight time. Clear that out. All right, we're good down there. Time we're supposed to land. All right, ground power on. Make sure we get 400 over 116. All right, we got it. Yeah, the next flight will be back to, I'll be going out to San Fran from here. All right, we're supposed to arrive at 2239. It is currently 2236. Let's get our ground stuff going. They'll get maintenance out to check all these other failures that we have already. Get the air conditioning unit out. Get maintenance out. And they'll look over the problems that we had. I'm gonna go ahead and clear it out now though. Because by the time we get back in this airplane, those things ought to be fixed. That's what we'll assume, is that they're fixed by that time. Well, welcome to Charlotte. Like I said, it's a decent looking airport. FPS is good. Seems good. I just wish they'd fix the jet bridge. It's weird, it's their own scenery and the jet bridge is all kind of like messed around and jacked up. But yeah, that's the Airbus that's at our gate. This is supposed to be our gate here. And Bravo 9 was just pushed, and 7. They were closed at first. They had aircraft on the gate as well. But we're at the same terminal, so all is good. But yeah, Bravo 11, let's see where this Airbus is going. He's going to Ontario, and that is a 321. Bravo 11, he departs or out the block at 18:46, so that's like an hour from now. So I knew we were getting a gate change. We're not going to sit on the ground for an hour for an airplane to push. So that's the differences when it comes to doing gate changes. If we can see the jet bridge is about to be pulled, it's just a few minor things that either maintenance is looking at or they're pretty much done. Everything is there. Then we'll wait for that when it's close to that time. But you're not going to wait on the ground for an hour for an aircraft to get off the gate. I mean, unless all gates were gate compressed and all the gates are taken, that's about the only way that'll happen. You got no choice. Can't give you any other gate. But in this situation, they're departing an hour from now, so they may have been late getting where they were coming from too here. That can cause those issues. So, yeah, welcome. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. The flight wasn't too bad. My bit rates wasn't the best today, unfortunately, but we'll take it and go from there. And this aircraft, I'm sure, will be getting fixed with all the squawks we had. We had like 6 of them. Like I said, we earlier had a number 1 reverser not working, so we landed with no reversers. Since the way my throttle setup is, my second won't activate on its own. The way I have it triggered, the first one would have to activate for the second one to work. I guess I could have done it. It would have still given me asymmetric reversers. And here's this thing again where it's not the board and the actual passengers that was on the flight. But yeah, I guess I could have done it that way because the number 1 still wouldn't have actually done anything. That's why I think it turned yellow when I was in Miami testing it, because it didn't actually work. It was turned off. So either way, we made it here. They'll hopefully get the thrust reverser fixed, the proximity switch fixed, and then there was the radio altimeter for the FO side didn't work. On top of what else did we have? Some NEFs, that was some troubles, just trim stuff, cabin overhead compartment trim, cabin crew rest trim, another cabin overhead compartment trim in a different location. But yeah, other than that, appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that flight. I did. It was pretty good. I don't know that I was just kind of trying to play around with the Microsoft flight, whether I may try it again. I probably should have let it stay for the completion of the flight just to see what it would do instead of messing with it and switching it back. Maybe on the next flight I'll test it out and try that. So I don't think they got, yeah, they don't. Of course, GSX doesn't. We'll test it out probably on that long flight going back to San Fran. I'll test it and make sure that it's working. But it seems as though the latest active Sky, you can't use the desktop one. You can only use the one where you activate it from within the sim, because I noticed it was given an issue when I was using the desktop version, or a message symbol like it wasn't in the sim or something. So I had to open the one up within the sim, but I felt like that one before was causing me my sim crashes too, because when I was testing it when I wasn't flying, it crashed the sim. I wasn't even in the max, it just crashed it. So I'm thinking Active Sky may be messing with it, the one that's opening from within the simulator itself. So I don't know, I'm still kind of playing around with that to see what's going on with it. I'd rather use the desktop one than the one that's opening from within the sim, honestly. But we'll see how it goes. We'll just get lab done for now. They can get potable on the flight going out, deal with that then. But yeah, other than that, I will see you guys on the next flight. From here on the Transcon flight going all the way to San Fran, that's going to be a long ass flight. I think that flight's going to last about, that's going to be about a 5-hour flight. But while we're here, let's see our 321 that we'll be using and see how it looks. All right. Let's see. All right, we'll be flying the, let's go save flights. All right, Charlotte to San Francisco. Yeah, that flight's slated for 5 hours, 45 minutes. That's going to be a long flight. We're going to be flying the tail number November 162 Alpha Alpha to stand up to Cancer. Let's check it and see if it's got any issues right now before we call it out. Because I'm not doing that 5-hour flight today. That's not going to happen. Let's make sure it's not out of service first. Alright, it's not planned out of service. It's not unplanned out of service. MELs, no MELs. Sweet. EDFs. This airplane looks like it's in perfect condition for that flight, and it is. Alright, that's what we'll be flying. Ooh, you know what? Let me see something. I think this would be the better thing to do. Let's do Charlotte to SFO, and that way I can see and possibly use the actual aircraft that they use for that flight. Let's see. Let's do departures. Schedule 367. And let's go SFO. Alright, so yep, the 321 is typically used. My aircraft is not typical. Oh, there's a Qatar behind us. Nice. Let's see if this tail is used any other day. Let me see if I have this tail number. Any of the tail numbers that they actually use. We'll see. Maybe we'll do that instead. Let's see, airframes. But they don't fly this particular one. Let's see so far if I have that one. Have any of these. 543, I don't think I do. 61. Nope. 875. 889. 880. No, not for this day. I don't have any of these airplanes. Let's see about tomorrow. Departures. This is what we were doing for you crews the other day. SFO. Alright, we got an 896. Do I got 896? I do not. 587. Nope, not you. 79. 924. 156. I don't have any of the planes that they actually use. So we're going to use the one that we have. That we're going to be flying. That's the one we're flying across there. We don't have any of these other ones in our fleet. But Charlotte to San Fran for tomorrow is a 9:45 scheduled flight. We could do that, just fly it as it's scheduled. Flight 2428. Oh, and I gotta close this flight we just did. Our flight is not by that one. We have 1501. There's no 1501 flights for that. It'll be 1501. It's gonna probably be probably one of the longest flights that I've done. The next longest one is going to be San Diego to Philly. That's a 2,000 plus mile flight. The Charlotte to San Francisco is about 9 miles short, straight direct. 9 miles short of 2,000 miles. I don't know if I've done any longer than this. So, but the flight, the San Diego to Philly, will be a longer flight, but it'll be a quicker flight because we're eastbound on that flight. So let's see. Let's see what we have. 100% booked on that AM flight. I might start basing my passengers off what the real world one has, real world flights have. I may even try to do the flight based off the actual time. Yeah, you see it back there? I seen him when he taxied up. Okay, let's go look at him. Yeah, I seen him when he taxied in. Oh, he's kind of into the building. It's not even putting him parked over there correctly. Let's see. He's at Alpha. What? Where's his gate? Let me see. I can see it on here. He's Alpha 12. Yep. Qatar 755. He came from. Oh no, he's leaving out to go to Atlanta. So he's going Charlotte to Atlanta. That's a short flight. Registration Alpha 7, Alpha Lima Yankee is the tail number. I know this isn't going to match exactly. I'm sure it's not. Yeah, I know it's not. Rarely do I get the actual registration to match up in PSXT. Oh, I believe it, man. I don't know, man. If I get some, just get the will to want to do it in the future, I'll probably jump on some, pick that A350 up. I did go ahead and download the A380 since it's free through fly-by-wire, and I kind of loaded in it to kind of see what it looked like, how it felt and whatnot, but haven't actually like took off in it. I don't have my stuff set up for a 4-engine setup. That's why no one's ever seen me do a 4-engine aircraft flight, because I don't have my stuff set up for that. I'd have to map it specifically for that airplane with my 2 controls for 4 engines for that to work. I just haven't messed around with it. I mean, I guess I could use my prop levers that I'm using that I have as my other 2 engines, and I just have to remap my fuel selectors here for the speed brakes or so. Yeah, I could probably do that. Set up a 4-engine this way, and just set a profile up specifically for a 4-engine aircraft in Microsoft. I never did them, flew those in P3D either because of that same reason, but I think I can make it work in this sim better. I haven't actually even tried it. I just kept setting everything up the way that I had it. Alright, so I think that's what we're going to do. I think I'm going to plan this out that way. I got to readjust my my weights in SimBrief because, like I said, and I said this probably on the last stream, that SimBrief GSX isn't deboarding the same amount of passengers that we brought in. It's deboarding a lesser amount for some reason. I hope they fix that at some point. But it goes off of what the total weight is in the aircraft, which I guess what I could do is just start putting the passenger count in the aircraft instead of letting it do the 0 fuel weight and go off of it that way. But I'll have to go back and kind of tinker with what my passenger weights are in SimBrief so it equals out to what it is here in the sim. But I'd have to do that for every airplane again, so. But either way. But yeah, the flight that's leaving out, when is this, tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow to San Fran is a 9:45 departure. I think that may be local time. Their local time. 9:45 a.m. departure, and it's slated for 189 passengers for that flight. I think I might do that. I might update this and save it according to that. Put that amount of passengers on there. Because the next flight out is until 4 o'clock. I don't want to do that flight that late. I think we'll try that. We'll try to match this flight. We'll just do it at a different gate. That flight's leaving out of Charlie 13. I think I'll go to our gate, which is Bravo 11, and do it that way. Let me see. Charlotte to SFO. Where'd you go? There you go. I think that's what I'll do. Slow save values. I'm gonna go ahead and save that right now in the sim, and we'll take exactly that amount of passengers. Let's go 189. We'll do that. I can't see though how much luggage that is, but I think that's what we'll do for that flight. Save that. All right, so I'll see about trying to plan for a 9:45 departure and match what the real world flight is, and probably go from there and see what we can do. But yeah, we'll be in the A321 at Bravo 11 gate tomorrow for that flight. If not, I may do the flight even earlier. I may do it an hour or two earlier than that flight and make it to try to get to San Fran. And go from there. But yeah, hey, appreciate you guys. Cruz, Bill, appreciate y'all for stopping by. Chris stopped by earlier, said something. Anybody else? Appreciate y'all as well. And we'll call that a day. See y'all on the next flight. Possibly, hopefully tomorrow.
090, Frankie Car Club. 23 is
Speed to 190 for American 400.
Tower down, American
5752, contact departure. Fremont 5961, Dallas, traffic at a 4.5 mile on 340 on the heading, intercept. 36 left for American 400. 10,000, then 10 right, American 2068.
Left turn, 5,000 for establish script, island 36 left, American 412.